Let's review what's happened so far. 14-year-old Tom Rosenberg has inherited a ghost train, and all the undead in it are real. Vlorad the vampire, Hoptep the mummy, Welf the werewolf, Wombi the zombie, and Mimi the ghost girl all make sure that Tom never gets bored in his job as a ghost sitter.
You can't be serious, Vlorad. You can't possibly be serious.
I ask you to accept that I have principles and standards to uphold.
Tom collapsed on the kitchen chair like he'd had the air knocked out of him. There was a moment of silence. He looked around. Mimi the ghost girl was hovering next to him. Welf the werewolf was leaning against the kitchen counter. Hoptep the mummy was sitting upright on the couch. And Wombi the zombie was standing in the middle of the room, stock still, as always.
Well, what do the rest of you think? This would be such a great opportunity for us. Tiffany Schuster is a superstar, and her vampire books are selling like crazy. And not just in Germany, but all around the world.
Big deal.
Oh, man, Vlorad. A major newspaper wants to do the first official interview with her in our ghost train. I mean, you've got to admit that this...
Hey, do you want to know what we think about all this, or do you just want to keep talking?
Hey, I noticed that, Mimi. And no, well, I really do want to hear what you think. Please.
With an emphatically inviting gesture, Tom gave the werewolf the floor. Welf detached himself from the kitchen cabinet and gave his typical wolf-like snort. Even though Tom's adopted uncle was walking around in human form, he looked remarkably wolfish at this particular moment.
It's obvious that it would be really useful for us to appear in an article in Germany's biggest newspaper, no doubt about it. I mean, I've even heard of this woman, and know her books are very successful, and that's really saying something.
Tom nodded, because that really was true. Welf wasn't exactly the type to spend hours browsing in a bookstore. A visit with him to the hardware store, however, could take a whole afternoon.
Exactly. And Tiffany Schuster is known to be very shy. She's never given an interview. Nobody even knows what she looks like.
Maybe it's better that way.
Oh my gosh, Vlorad. But now they're doing the very first article with the very first interview, and they're hoping to do it here, with a series of photos. People will see our ghost train. They'll list all our venues and fairs and festivals for the year. And... All right, please tell me what I said that was so funny.
Nothing you haven't said before, and several times.
Okay, I get it. But apparently the Count over there hasn't gotten it yet.
You are grossly underestimating my cognitive abilities, young man. I am fully aware that a major interview with a prominent person could attract attention to the Terra Tour, but I will not stoop so low as to pose next to my coffin with that idiot.
But of course they want to take a photo in the vampire room. With Ms. Schuster next to the coffin and our vampire in a classic Dracula pose behind her. That's definitely what they want. She writes vampire books.
I can't help but correct you, Tom. On the surface, they may appear to be vampire books. But they're about as similar to vampires as blood is to elderberry soda. For dark power's sake, don't you understand? Miss Schuster's vampires walk around in daylight, and the only thing that happens is that they shine and sparkle like a disco ball. If that's really what it was like, there would be a vampire nailed to the ceiling of every dance hall in Germany. We burn in sunlight, by thunder. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing funny about that, young lady.
Sorry.
Mimi turned away. She was obviously trying to suppress the image of an annoyed Vlorad spinning in circles above a dance floor.
Para seguir escuchando este audiolibro gratuitamente, haz clic en el enlace de la descripción y podrás escucharlo completo sin coste gracias a la prueba de 30 días de Audible.